Hey, it's Alpha Bob. Here with a public service announcement. As you alpha players start to venture out into null space to hack relic sites, you might come across this data site. This is what's known as a ghost site. You can tell by the word covert. This can be a very deadly site to run. The ghost sites show as level 3 data sites, unless you are in drone space, in which case, they appear as level 1 combat sites. Only run this site if you are prepared to die, or know what you are doing. When you warp to this site, you will see a warning like this.
Active.
You can abort your warp with the minus button in the ship's HUD. But once you start your warp to the site, a timer starts. This timer can be between 30 seconds and a few minutes. Once the timer is up, a bunch of rats warp into the site. You then have 10 seconds before they warp disrupt your ship and kill you. But the real danger is from the containers. If you fail one hack, the container will explode with 10,000 explosive damage. If we cargo scan the 4 containers, we can see there is a lot of loot to hack. There is also a possibility of a 300 million ISK blueprint. If you have a cheap ship, you can attempt 1 or 2 hacks for a quick profit. But as an alpha, these hacks can fail. And then you are dead. Unless you can withstand 10,000 explosive damage. In another video, I will show my Astero fit for an alpha player to survive these explosions. But for now, steer clear of these sites. If the rats arrive in the middle of a hack, you will have to warp off quickly, and the hack will fail. This will instantly send 10,000 explosive damage to your ship. And this is instant death to most explorer ships. As you can see, I'm flying off to a safe distance to watch the arrival of the rats. This is the extreme case when you have 3 minutes to hack. But you can't count on that. Sometimes they will arrive in 30 seconds, barely time for one hack. Don't say you haven't been warned by Alpha Bob. Another tip, if you can warp to the site with a cloak, the timer doesn't start until you uncloak. But as an alpha, you sadly don't have a cloak. The next best thing is to warp to the closest planet. This way, your warping time is minimal. I will leave some links in the description for some good info about these ghost sites. These sites are not too common in null space, but you can find them often in drone space. Now we wait for the rats. Once the rats arrive, they will warp disrupt and shoot at your ship after 10 seconds. If you survive that, around 25 seconds they will shoot and explode all the remaining containers. If you are close by, that's another 10,000 damage per can. With the right armor fit, you can usually hack all the containers and fly away the second you see the rats. The rats arrive. We are far enough away, they won't attack us. Waiting a little bit, we see they explode all the containers. They now fly off. The site will soon despawn. These sites can be fun and exciting, but be prepared with a plan. I usually will avoid them. Even with the fit, it takes time to set up, and there is still a bit of a risk not reacting fast enough to the rat's arrival. But you do you. And stay classy. Oh wait, that's not right. Happy hacking.